Welcome to Metro Tech. This week we're thinking about skills testing, and we have much of that going on. Randa Perong scoped out the testing that's going on in our Economic Development Center with nearly 100 students preparing for state and national competitions. That's amazing. So grateful to our students, faculty, and staff preparing our students for this competition. A lot going on with the skills testing. And continue to send your tips and stories to us so that we can share them. We love sharing stories about our students and faculty and staff and what's going on here at Metro Tech. And so today we're with Transportation Services and be able to meet with Miss Crystal Scott and Mr. Charles Gordon. And so we're excited to be able to visit with them and to be able to have them tell us a little bit of transportation services. Thinking about economic recovery, that's what we're doing, and working with business training and programs at our downtown campus and ramping that up. I'm going to be filming from that campus real soon to be able to show you the great new things that are happening down there at the downtown campus. As we said, USA Skills Competition, yeah, baby, going on. We're excited about that and ready to do that. It's going to look different this year. And like we said, 80 to 100 students that are participating. They're doing videos and skills, and really excited about that. It looks different, but we're still able to do that and compete. Thank you, students, for the preparations that you've made to be ready for these skills tests. You're doing an excellent job, and we appreciate you. Thank you to Miss Bonnie and Miss Terry, the work that they're doing behind the scenes and to prepare for this. Also, our technology department and others. Team effort, getting everyone prepared and ready for these skills tests. Awesome job. Thank you so much for the work you're doing. Good morning, Miss Crystal.
Good morning.
It's good to see you today. I'm not sure that I know exactly the right title of this building, so help us out. What do you guys call this building?
This building where we are here is the service center.
Okay.
Yes.
And so it houses transportation services. So what does that all entail, and what are some things that happen here in this building?
Well, here in this building with transportation services, the bus drivers are here, and we perform transportation. They come here every morning, and they come in, they get their keys and their tablets to do their pre-trips, and they go out and do their checks, and they get going on the road to pick up students every day. So,
awesome.
Yeah. And
we also see within that too is you guys do, I assume then the routes come from you guys, so you guys probably have some type of system. I assume you guys use TransFinder or something of that.
Yes, our routing system. Yes.
So how does that work then? So a student needs to be transported. How do you guys then go through that and decide and the timing for that? How does that work?
We get the information that the student needs to be transported, and then me or Terry will go into the routing system, and we'll take the address and see where the route or the address the student would be, and we'll set it up in the system, and it calculates the time or the route. So the times that we have, they change continuously.
Gotcha.
So we're always adding stops and dropping stops because just different situations that go on with people in life. So and that's what's so great about our drivers is that they're always on the move, and never knowing from 1 minute to you could get a stop, come in that morning and have a new stop in your box, and they're good. They can figure it out and get going and get everybody picked up.
And I'm so glad you shared that with us, because you're really talking about the flexibility that we're having to be and that your bus drivers are having to be in regular times as well as COVID times. Mm-hmm. So what are some new things this year that you and the bus drivers have now done in this COVID environment that you never thought you would be doing that you're doing now?
Well, the one thing that's different with the students, that's all new, just the whole A and B schedule, just trying to figure out who's who and what day, and making sure everybody is picked up accordingly. That's new. And then also just the safety of everything with the COVID going on. The drivers are sanitizing their buses after each route.
Right.
We do social distancing on the bus. The students have their temperatures checked before they board the bus. So all those things there alone are totally different from what we're normally used to.
But how many bus drivers do we have?
Right now we have 13. We have some positions for a few more, but right now we do have 13 bus drivers.
So if you're watching this video and you're interested in working at a great school district,
For sure, yes.
for a wonderful team, metrotech.edu, look on the application. Would love to have you as a bus driver here and to be a part of this great team.
Yes.
Hey, Crystal, Transportation Services has done a phenomenal job during this time. Thank you so much for the dedication that you have to our students and as well to our faculty and staff and making sure that almost over 100 parts of equipment is operated and running from tractors to buses. Thank you so much for all that you do. Good morning, Mr. Gordon. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Hey, thanks for letting us come into your, what would you call this?
Our domain?
Your domain, yeah. And so we're here today in what I usually call or refer to the transportation garage.
That's us. That's us.
And so the rumor is, we break it, you fix it.
We can fix almost anything.
And so, talk about that a little bit. What are some projects? I see some vehicles in here this morning. What are some projects you guys are currently working on?
We've got these 10 new cars coming, I guess, for this driving program that they're going to have out of South Bryant. We're servicing those, getting those ready to go. We've been taking advantage of this COVID experience to get caught up on our vehicle services and our bus services, getting everything state inspected. We're responsible for that. Just kind of getting caught up on stuff we were kind of falling behind on.
And a lot of people don't understand that those monthly inspections for buses. So you're running through that every month on the fleet. And when we say fleet, what does that all include?
We have just under 60 vehicles right now. 19 of them are school buses, which have to be annually inspected. We're certified to do that through us. And then the other vehicles.
And then also, Mr. Gordon, is we are wearing our face coverings, we're social distancing. What has been some of the challenges that you guys have overcome with going on through the COVID?
Some of the getting the parts, you know.
Okay.
Some of the businesses have been closed, so when we need to get some things, you know, we kind of have to wait, you know, for people to be able to get in and get out. Some of our vendors can't come and see us because of our regulations. We have to send them over and get them temperature checked and go through the getting the masks and stuff. But we've been able to work through it and do a lot of things over the phone.
And diesel engines, unleaded, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Well,
if I can think of it, Clint can fabricate it. So we've made several projects.
That's great. Well, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for the wonderful work you do. Thank you for being a part of Metro Tech. Talked earlier about downtown campus. Metro Leads kicked off this month at our downtown campus. Corporate leaders, OKC Thunder, CMS Willowbrook, Eskimo Joe's, just to name a few, to work with us. And so grateful for them being client and partners to improve leadership skills, cover all types of topics when we're talking about Metro Lead and looking at successful business outcomes, high quality leadership training experiences. And so downtown at metrotech.edu is an email that you can email them and let them know your interest of getting some leadership and business training. I want to thank Shaver and Son Incorporated, personally welcoming them as a new business client. One of the most experienced electrical contracting companies in Oklahoma. We're proud to provide them EM 385 fall protection training under guidelines from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. And so again, great work that's being done. We're grateful for our partnerships and for our new clients. Thank you. This week's Career Tech Leader of the Week is Miss Erma Gaston. It was great to see Miss Erma this week and visit with her in her classroom. She's an academic math teacher for our ITC, serving as Sergeant of Arms at the Oklahoma Association of Minorities in Career Technology and Education, Treasurer of the PTA for Martin Luther King Elementary, Missions and Community Outreach Director of Covenant Church, co-founder of Impact Solutions. Currently, Erma is helping students to focus on wellness and self-care during this pandemic. In addition to math, Miss Erma loves working with at-risk students and underserved and underrepresented populations within our school and our community. Her goal is to empower people, cultivate healthy families, and foster strong communities. Miss Erma, it was great to speak with you again this week. Thank you for all that you are doing in our community. Cannot believe the year 2021 is 1/12 over, as February is in the front and January is in the rearview mirror. A busy year ahead of us, a busy year that started. Our community of lifelong learners, though, are amazing. Our staff and adjunct staff, as we work daily to provide quality career training and Metro Tech for life.